Oh damn, you got to work.
I got him.
You just typed the same shit you had in last time. How did that make any type of sense?
I don't know, but I got
I told
him
you
this
Craig
time.
was bullshitting us.
I got him this time. What the fuck?
Welcome back to another episode of Sub or Dub.
Whoa,
Hell yeah.
Who's that?
We back in this bitch. Y'all don't even know how long we've been waiting to do this episode. Let's start it right off with Jujutsu Kaisen, man. Last 2 episodes, man. But let's talk about these episodes, man. They go back to back, hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? Let's just talk about these, man.
For a second, I'm not gonna lie. It took me a second to get back into it. I'm like, wait, what happened on that shit again?
I literally forgot.
Right.
Remember they introduced Junpei with the kid that's supposed to be his friend in the intro?
Oh yeah, that emo kid.
Yeah, Junpei. Junpei, that nigga. So how y'all feel about him, man? Let's talk about that, dude.
I'm not a big fan of his character.
Honestly, I gotta say I can't stand him.
Yeah, bitch. I don't like him. Get him out of here.
He's too fucking weak.
I feel like he's just a bullied kid who like is one of those every show. The kid bully want to do some evil deeds.
I mean, he almost had a G moment when they showed the flashback when they those bullies had intruded on their club, and
he was
like, first off, that was some disrespectful ass shit when they stomped on this stuff, and you know that was his one moment to be a G, but then he realized that like. Yeah, he realized that like his arms are like extension cords versus the dudes, and you know that ain't really go well.
That girl, man, she could line on her pussy, man.
Yo,
that girl hella petty.
Oh my god.
Okay, awfully urban.
I don't know what the hell that was supposed to be.
Listen, man, as far as I'm concerned, there's 2 things about this character. All right. I'm gonna just set it straight, the record straight anyway. As of personally, I don't hate him because he's bullied. That is not, man. There's a lot of kids.
I don't hate him because
he's
bullied.
There's 2 reasons I hate his character.
Fucking weak.
There's 2 reasons I hate his character personally right now myself. Number 1 being, I'll just say it. Let's cut to the chase. I don't want to see another Sasuke moment. I swear, if this turns into Naruto Sasuke, I'm like, bro, we just saw this for like 15 years. You don't need to do this again.
By the intro, it didn't really look like it would be like that.
Nah, it does. Because if you notice, they're very happy and shit, and then all of a sudden, it does that fucking screen scratch shit like something happened, and he decided to go evil or some shit.
Well, maybe he just
felt
like
he does want to commit some evil deeds.
That's what I'm saying.
Maybe somebody just felt like scratching the screen.
And the other reason why I don't really like his character is because of the type of person he is. Now, I get it. He's been bullied. People like Brandon. He's been bullied his whole life. He, didn't really have any friends and everything. Let me tell you the same thing.
No, he had friends.
I said didn't really have like any friends and shit. Like not a lot.
It's just that they were even more weak than he is.
Shit, they ain't really fuck with him like that. They didn't even try to help that nigga and run or something.
That, man. That was cool.
Bro. Entirely. But
it's because he was trying to be a G and they weren't ready.
That was his movie.
Listen,
off my movie.
That's not the problem. My problem with this dude is one thing entirely. I don't like his fucking personality and the way he thinks so far. I don't know. Maybe his character developed.
The way he thinks,
but I'm like, listen,
I'm
gonna tell you the same thing that we have all heard in other places. We're not gonna go, public with this right now. But or I'm not gonna say public.
This video is gonna be public. Okay, go ahead.
I'm not gonna turn this into the news. But I'm sure you guys have all heard this somewhere, and that is, listen, there were plenty of bullied motherfuckers. All right. Plenty of kids got fucked up in school, but you don't see them coming to school with a goddamn gun shooting every goddamn body, all right? And this kid is a fucking school shooter waiting to happen. He was about to take that guy's fucking head off.
Yo, he was about to destroy his teacher. He was like, I can't believe he thought we was friends. I better kill him.
And don't get me wrong, his teacher's definitely a bitch.
His teacher's his teacher's stupid.
He was like, why didn't you go to their funerals? Weren't y'all friends? I'm like, this nigga.
First off, this man is weird for even like popping up in front of my house.
Don't stand in front of my. I don't care how much I've been in school, man. Don't stand in front of my house.
If you think that's friendship, I don't know what you think you're
like you said. I can see why it pissed him off so much as it is. I'm like, bro,
going to the extent
maybe.
of wanting to kill him. That was
I'm like,
wow.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck him up, maybe at the most. You ain't gotta kill the man.
Bro,
damn.
The scales weren't balanced on that one. I'm like, what were you thinking?
Not even close. And it looks like in my opinion, Itadori's probably going to, I guess, turn him around as far as like thought process wise. Kind of seems like they're gonna start going at each other a bit between morals.
I feel as though they just be best friends, honestly.
No, not him and Itadori. I'm saying like Itadori being friends with him is going to conflict with the I don't remember his name. You know, the evil dude with the 2 eyes.
Mojito.
Yeah, Stitch.
Or whatever.
I feel like their morals are going to start conflicting in his head, really.
Yo, speaking of that, actually, at the end of that episode, bro.
Which one?
The recent one.
Oh, okay.
Overtime, boy. Let's go.
Dog, this man took off his freaking ties. It says over.
You blame him?
Bro.
Dog.
That was that moment.
I think
basically
my dude Hanami, man, he dead. He a goner, dude. He should have got off at 9.
He basically told this man, all right, let me stop playing.
Basically.
Nah, man.
I feel like he'll get away. I just think he's gonna get a little fucked up ahead of time. I'm like, that's kind of fast to kill somebody off that's in the intro.
That'd actually be wild if he actually just died.
Real, like, we should have met this man. Now he about to die.
About to say, I'm like, yo, you gonna kill him and put him in the intro for that long? He was in the episodes 2 episodes.
And that's why I feel like somebody got help this man Hanami, man. Like, we don't even know what Mojito domain and like we don't know what that is, like what he really does. All he did was just touch this dude, and he was like, all right, I'm about to stop playing around. I'm like, dude, you can't... Even though he said that thing and when him and Yuji were fighting those monsters, he was like, I'd rather tell him my power because then, you know, it allows me to, you know, use it to... It allows me to be unpredictable and use it to its full extent or whatever.
I'm glad you brought that up.
But I feel like if he revealed his cards and his Mojito too soon... Because Mojito's a special grade, not just he above the level
not just
of
some
grade
first grade
1.
or nothing.
Yeah, he on a a different scale, and we don't know what he actually capable of. I feel like he should have just got off at 9, man. Should have just let that man alone. Just let Gojo handle the work, man. Gojo's on that real time. Gojo made quick work.
So do you think that
he made quick work?
Do you think that you know that dude that drove the dude with the glasses that drove the teacher to that spot where he was like, all right, let me out type of shit? You think he told him where he was going and he's gonna pop up at like the right time?
The dude with the wait, which dude with the glasses are we talking about? Because I'm confused. Because if you're talking about the other dude, bro, I don't think
I'm talking about the guy with the glasses with Itadori.
Yeah, he ain't got no powers, bro.
No. I'm saying when he drove the teacher, I'm talking about the teacher. You think he's gonna pop up? Yeah, you think Gojo's gonna pop up at like the right time?
No.
Like you think he told him where he's at?
He's off. I think he's off doing some other stuff. Like he got other stuff to do. I see what I think it is that they don't know that Mojito is a special grade. They don't. I mean, they can gauge the power, but they don't know it's him he's working in conjunction with Jugo, and he doesn't know that he's rolling with Geto and those guys. They don't know that. So I think the dynamic is kind of like, we're seeing how easily Gojo handled Jogo, and then I feel like they gonna give the special grades a win right here. Because there's no one for Hanami. He's only a grade 1 sorcerer. He's up against a special grade. I feel like this is a bad look for him. I feel like this is a bad look. He gotta escape. I feel like he gotta get out of there. He's surrounded. This dude's been playing with these humans down in the sewers for a long time. This is his
round.
Really
weird, actually. That was weird.
It was just more like the reason why I thought about that was because when he got down in the sewers, Mojito's first thing was he was glad it wasn't Gojo. Right. That's why I would think that he would pop up at some moment.
He's definitely not taking him, but I feel like that would kind of take away from him as a teacher, or not as a teacher. It would take away from him as like a person or introduction. The fact that the first scene you actually have him in is he needs to be saved like that. Honestly, personally, I think that the overtime is going to go far enough that it's like, I guess you say.
I mean, I'd want somebody to save him.
I think it's gonna like push Mojito, obviously to be serious. But I think with his type of personality, you'll get hit more with the No, all right, I'm done playing with you. I gotta go. I got some shit to do, blah, blah, blah. And he'll just kind
I
of
hope.
vanish. One of those type moments.
I hope this man get out of there, man. Like I don't like the way Mahito just casually talked about how his power works.
Touch
And
his
then being
souls
like-
and shit. I'm like, bro, that's intrusive.
Plus,
Like-
it's so creepy how this man can randomly get like animal feet and shit. Like can he
That
make
too.
everybody
Yo,
lose it?
that
Yo, they were
bothered me.
moving fast
He's
as
at
hell
one.
with those gazelle feet.
He's
oh
at
yeah.
one with his soul.
Yeah, all right. The
Quite literally.
I was glad, Dimitri, you brought up the fact that they said telling someone their abilities, because I remember I saw a post somewhere that said the creator of Jujutsu Kaisen was a huge Hunter x Hunter fan, and I just thought that was a nice touch to actually add to it, because that was one of the points with what's their power system called? I forgot. It's not Gen Nen. There we go. I almost said Gen. The same thing with like Nen and the whole well, I'm not gonna say that because I don't know who's listening and what spoiler alert, because that's a manga thing, what I was about to say. But anyway, yeah, that was a pretty nice touch. I like how he kind of incorporates some stuff from other anime like on a regular basis.
And
So of course I'm sure it was used somewhere else too.
was it Hanami? Like I like Hanami's character because it feels like both he and Mahito, they're both kind of like very philosophical in the way they think. But I like that Hanami is like, I think he was the one that referenced what it's like being an adult. He said just because you could do a bunch of stuff doesn't make you an adult. He was like, he was like, it's a bunch of little tragedies stacked up against each other. It's that makes a person, grown up. It's a bunch of little stuff that you fight every day. I was like, man, he on that real stuff. He real right there. He real.
But that was real too close to home for most people. I think that was a bit far. He said that and I was like, oh.
He
Let
real.
me put my Michael Jackson hat on and look down to the ground while I tell you this.
Hanami's too cool, dude. He's dope. I like him. I like that guy. And then Mahito, he the same way, man. Asking people these philosophical questions and stuff. He like, what do you think came first? He's like soul of the body. I'm like, yo, what you trying to say, man?
I'm like my man. Why you asking these deep questions, bro? I don't want to answer these. I feel as though whichever one I answer, you're gonna do something like according to that answer. I'd be
too paranoid.
Know.
Yeah, but say I'd be way too paranoid about some shit like that to answer that in real life, or if I was in that world. It's just like, nah, bro. I don't know what type of creepy ass, weird ass powers you got going here. I ain't answering the question.
Man,
What
I just
came
feel
first,
so sorry.
Brandon? The chicken or the egg?
No.
I
Neil
feel so
deGrasse
sorry
Tyson
for those
says
people.
the egg.
Somewhat your uncle?
He's not my uncle.
Like I remember, like when Mahito made that person like expand or whatever, and then Hanami was
started
standing on
crying
his
and
body.
Oh, he was crying, saying
Yeah.
help him, or he
Yeah,
was-
that the person was still alive. Like the fuck?
I was like,
And
bro, I thought you
that was
killed him.
pretty dark.
Damn, bro.
He was like, he's still working on it. I'm like, oh my goodness.
He said they
Also-
can. He said they can like die as he like expands them and shit.
Man, that kid or whoever it was expanded about as much as I'd imagine, and he was still alive. I don't
Or he
believe
just
him.
said they're. Or he just said like they're gonna eventually die.
Oh, I bet. But
He's
they
like, the
can't
soul
wish.
is leaking out.
Though I can say
painful as
too,
hell.
back on the other topic real quick. See now, look, I don't usually wish for death on people in animes too often, but I'm not gonna lie. When those bullies got what was coming to them, I'm just like, yeah, well.
It's like, look,
Like,
it
well,
sucks, but
shit
Fuck
hey,
'em. In the words
I
of
w-
Michael Jordan, fuck them kids.
Hey,
Words of
look,
Brandon,
dog,
it be
it-
like that sometimes.
it sucked what happened to him. But look, at the same time, look, karma is one, dog. So I mean,
Bro,
look,
they weren't just regular bullies. Like, regular bullies just beat somebody's ass. You know, maybe even, like, shove somebody in a trash can or something. Like, terrible shit sometimes.
They beat
That-
this dude up for a girl that wasn't even going to put out.
Exactly.
She didn't even
She
put
didn't
out
do
none of them
nothing for him.
smash.
Exactly.
And then on top of that, they were making him eat bugs and burning cigarettes on him. What are you, a fucking sociopath? You goddamn serial
Bro,
killer?
whatever kinky shit you're into, I'm not a part of it.
Bro, making some random kid eat bugs should not be a sexual fetish for anyone ever.
He was, man, he should have fired off on them, man. I don't know, bro.
Honestly, I'm amazed he didn't turn into a school shooter, though, with his disposition.
That was on some real stuff, man. Both them episodes, man. I don't know. Like I feel for Junpei. Like he was like, and I still respect the fact that he don't strike me as the type of just randomly go after randoms.
Yeah,
He,
like
he
it's people of
yeah, he's
that
got
really
a
with some shit people. I mean, like I said, I feel for him. It's just the fact that I'm like, all right, look, as far as I'm concerned right now, his character can go one of two ways, really fucking annoying, honestly, the Sasuke route / I'm just gonna take out my shit on everybody else, even though I have been understandably treated badly, or he can kind of turn into the opposite, more of an Itadori, it doesn't matter what's happened to me, blah blah blah, I'm not gonna take it out on other people, blah blah blah, I have morals. Now, my whole thing is, how long are they gonna extend this? I'm like, I really don't feel like watching that for 25 episodes, or like 15, or especially not like nobody's 50 or 60. I mean, don't get me wrong, they might do it better. I'm not going to prejudge, but I'm just saying.
Didn't we have a segment on stuff like this?
I think at the very, very beginning. But like, nope, they didn't see that first one, I believe.
No, I'm talking about like plots like that in anime in general.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if that actually ended up making it into the footage or whatever.
I don't think we said anything about that.
Oh,
I don't think we had one when we talked about Emo Kid getting his retribution, or him just
Yeah.
Well, we did talk about annoying plots, and my God, if one of them come up in this show, bruh, how many times we gotta tell you, old man?
I'm just hyped for the
quick save the princess
Mahito fight. I think it's gonna be sick. Can't wait to see how that ends up between these two going head to head. Should be dope.
Yeah, the action's been top notch regardless, though. That's one thing I can give this show, is every time somebody starts fighting, I'm just like, yep, I'm locked in.
The guy uses humans and body manipulation, like transmutation to fight, is crazy.
It's very disturbing.
Pretty original though. All the powers in this show definitely have been not a bunch of copies. You see some shows where you've seen the same power, and it's like, don't get me wrong, I'm not like some power Nazi or some shit, but it's just refreshing to see some new shit. I watch people with like powers I've seen before fight, but
I mean, just look at freaking My Hero Academia. There's a man that literally shoots a laser out his belly button. When have you ever seen that?
Don't forget the fabulous JoJo-like poses.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
Okay.
In the words of him during Heroes Rising, I think some leaked out.
What the hell?
Did you really have to say that?
Didn't have to. But it was
Hey, he's a
necessary.
coomer.